I came to understand the demographics of the audience probably more viscerally a few years later when I went out and started doing speaking engagements. But I never really thought about the demographics of the audience, not even at the beginning, nor for that matter, through the balance of my years writing a column. My feeling is that, and I know this is going to sound selfish, but I've heard other writers say it. I write for myself. I write, I write what I feel needs to be said, something that's not being said, or something that's not being said in the way I want to hear it said. And I try to write to please or impress myself. And I know because I'm the most difficult audience that I'm ever going to have. I'm pretty tough audience. And I think that's really ultimately the only way that you can write. I think if you're writing trying to please a given demographic, then it's gonna stilt your writing. You're not going to be as free flowing as and as creative and as open to trying things as you would be if you were just doing it for yourself. I've always written to please myself as the first audience. And that goes to the column, that goes to the novels, and then what happens is, and I found this fascinating, you can write something that you think, okay, nobody in the world is going to be able to relate to this but me. This is so individual, this is so idiosyncratic, and then you put it out and you find out that there are people who've been waiting to hear that thing said. There have been people who've been waiting to read that thing, and what that's taught me is to trust my own instincts. I think we tend to believe ourselves unique, and we all are in a way, but in terms of our concerns and the things that we think and the stuff that we go through, there's a tendency to think, okay, nobody else is seeing this the way I am. And then you put something out and you discover, oh, there's a bunch of people that are seeing this exactly the way you are, or have experienced exactly what you've experienced, but they've just been waiting, and they all thought they were alone, and they've just been waiting for someone to say that. And that was a very powerful lesson for me. That was, as I said, that taught me really to kind of trust my gut a lot more than otherwise I would have.